welcome to the Supply Chain of the Future. We're here in Philadelphia at the Convention Center in October of 2011, and we built something that's quite unique. So what we're doing today is we're going to take you on a tour of the innovations in this year's Supply Chain of the Future. Chris Lingenfelder with Kiva Systems is here to talk a little bit about some of those innovations that can apply to the distribution center or the manufacturing floor. Chris, talk to us a little bit about Kiva and some of the future-oriented solutions that you're showcasing here.
Sure. So Kiva is really, when you talk about a supply chain in the future, it is the future. Kiva is a goods-to-man operation where the inventory comes to the operator. In a typical warehouse, you would find a picker spends about 70% of their day traveling to a pick location to gather up an order, whether that be on a vehicle or walking or pushing a cart. With a Kiva system, the inventory locations actually come right to the picker and they stand still on an ergonomic mat for their entire shift, making them much more effective and efficient from a warehouse perspective. In addition, because we're right there at the point of work, we can do point of work verification, which makes the orders way more accurate. Every single one of our customers that have installed the Kiva system has seen a dramatic improvement in terms of order accuracy. The other thing that we hear from our customers is Kiva is a safer system. People are really about safety these days in warehouses, and because you're standing still, just picking and putting from an order, you're not exposing yourself to some of the hazards in a warehouse operation. The last really exciting benefit from a Kiva system is environmental. Most of our customers have actually turned the lights off. Robots don't need lights actually to see, and that saves electricity as well.
That's great. Well, I think sometimes there's nothing that's more beneficial than showing how something works. So we've been talking a little bit about it. Describe how you brought that experience to the attendees.
Absolutely right. We hear, and that's why we actually bring a whole Kiva floor to the supply chain in the future, is because we hear time and time again, people read about Kiva, they learn about Kiva, but they don't experience Kiva. And to really get Kiva, you have to pick yourself. So what we've brought here to Supply Chain in the Future is a head-to-head picking contest where warehouse managers or their supervisors can come and try the Kiva system firsthand and pick in a contest against each other. So what we're going to do is we've got a contest here going with Christina Olson from DBM and Mike Keneally of Accutech Packaging, and we're going to see who the fastest picker is in a Kiva system. We do this at Supply Chain in the Future so that people can really appreciate. In my warehouse, my pickers are averaging 75 lines an hour, 100 lines an hour, whatever it is. When you pick in Kiva and you see that 400, 500, 600 lines an hour metric, that's really when it drives the efficiency home for most people.
That's great. I can't wait.
Yeah, so let's get the contest going.
Okay, sounds great.
So this is Mike Keneally from Accutech Packaging. Mike has never picked in a Kiva system before, and he's graciously agreed to go up against Christina. So Mike, ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. So we're here with Christina Olson from DBM Association. She's going to be up against Mike. How are you feeling?
I'm a little nervous.
Actually, picking in Kiva is amazingly easy, and often when folks in the warehouse have temps, they'll put them in the Kiva stations because that's the easy thing. Picking with paper or voice or whatnot is harder.
Okay.
So we're going to see. I think you're going to do really well, Christina.
Okay, let's see.
So here are our results. Congratulations, guys. Excellent job. Mike, very respectable. 539 lines. Let's have a round of applause for Mike. The home team, Christina, picked an amazing 749 lines per hour. Fantastic job. Congratulations.
That's a record for this show. It's definitely a record.
Really? Yeah. Really? And keep in mind, Christina, you've never picked a Kiva before.
Never.
And was it easy, hard?